Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another top 5 video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite pieces that I wore in August of 2023. Welcome back, guys. Yeah, I thought I would get on top of doing this video earlier than I normally do because I've noticed that I normally leave it until like the last minute to do these videos where I talk about my top 5 favorite pieces of the previous calendar month. So I thought I'd get on top of it because I'm probably going to be really busy next weekend. So I thought I'd do it now before covering Palace's Winter 23 lookbook. I know, I'm getting to it. That's the third one I'm going to do today. But yeah, August, that's what I'm going to be covering. My top 5 favorite pieces that I wore in that month. It was an interesting month. It was not as cold as I wanted it to be. The warmest day in August was almost 20 degrees. It was 19.6 degrees Celsius where I live. The coolest day was a day where it reached 11.3 degrees Celsius. So there's a huge range there when it comes to clothing. On the day that it was 11 degrees, I could pull out my heaviest, warmest clothing. But then on the days where it was 19.6, there wasn't much leeway there to wear winter clothing, which is really unfortunate because I really wanted to break out like as much as the heaviest stuff as I possibly could in August. But at the same time, I was also recovering from my surgery, so I couldn't wear really tight clothing because that would cause my arm to bleed a little bit where I've had that surgery. So I had to wear really loose fitting clothing on top of wearing warm clothing as well. So it was just like this battle where I had to juggle those two things, where I wanted to wear the really heavy stuff, but then I had to wear really loose stuff at the same time because of the surgery. So my winter didn't plan out how I wanted it to plan out in 2023, but hey, maybe moving forward in 2024 it might be different, but we might be getting warmer and warmer winters, so yeah, it's not looking too good. It's not looking too good for my wardrobe especially. We might turn out like just like how some of the other areas of the world is, where it's just summer all year round. It sounds like a nightmare for me. I hate summer, man. I'm definitely more of a winter guy. But yeah, regardless, I tried to juggle all those things and wear pieces during that month. You'll notice that I'm still wearing them over the top of a black Uniqlo t-shirt. It's just, again, because of my surgery, I had to do that, but hopefully I can still showcase these pieces the best I can to you guys. I'll talk about how I wore them, where I wore them, what I like about the pieces, everything like that. As always, these pieces are not they're not in any hierarchy, so it's not like the 5th piece is worse and not as good as the first piece. It's just the top 5 out of the various pieces that you can see here, which I am trying to clean up on. I'm trying to get rid of a bunch of jackets that I just like have not worn forever and realistically probably won't wear, just so I can free up some space for jackets that I will wear regularly. So we'll see how that all goes moving forward. But anyway, let's get into it, guys. Let's get into my top 5 favorite pieces that I wore in August and start off with piece number 5. So for piece number 5, guys, we're going to go to a piece that I bought initially just for archive purposes, because as I've kind of expressed on the channel before, I really want to start collecting undercover and build up this big archive of it to hopefully one day showcase in some kind of like exhibition or something like that, or just have in like I guess in a permanent installation. We'll just have to see how that all kind of pans out moving forward into the future if my life kind of goes that way. But I really just bought this piece for archival purposes. And when I bought it, there was the other color, which I was a lot more keen on, that I bought as well. And yeah, as I'm kind of showcasing it, I didn't really buy it with the intent of wearing it all the time, but now that I am wearing it all the time, or I did wear it all the time in August, I've actually come to love it a lot more than I thought I would, and it's gotten me down the pathway of picking up more cardigans in the future. What piece I'm going to put at piece number 5 is the Undercover Spring Summer 2022 trench coat cardigan in the brown color. Now, this one is a lot shorter than the black color that came out in that season. It is a very different fit to the black one as well. It has a very tight button closure around the neckline, unlike the black color, which is more of a V-line cut. I really enjoyed this one now though. I actually wore this one more like a cardigan unbuttoned than the black one, which I wore completely buttoned up. And it's actually opened me up to cardigans a lot more. I really enjoyed wearing it, and it met that criteria of keeping me warm, but also like quite loose on my body for my surgery and everything like that. So I was quite happy with that. I feel like that was quite a nice little equilibrium there when it came to this piece. So I wore it all the time. You'll probably, if you go look at my thumbnails for August, see me wearing it in the thumbnails and in the videos a lot. I love it. It's an awesome piece. I'll definitely be wearing it moving forward as well. I had to give it a shout out as piece number 5. Piece number 4, what do we really think it is? If I wore the brown one, probably gonna wear the black one as well. What I wore was the undercover spring summer 2022 trench coat cardigan in the black. Of course, it is still my favorite color out of the two. I'm gonna die on that hill and say that, you know, black is my favorite out of the two. It's mainly because the cut of the black one is my preferred cut out of the two. As I mentioned though, it is a lot longer than the brown one. I don't know if I'm really showcasing that in the footage of me wearing it here, but it does go a lot further down on the body. I am also wearing the biggest size they had available for it, which is a size 5. And you know that this piece is huge if the 6'5" guy is wearing the largest size and it drapes on him like a trench coat. Well, if anything, it's actually draping to the point where it's meant to with the design of it. So I think it's actually working out successfully, but if that gives you context, guys, if you think that this size 5 is going to be small because it's a Japanese brand. No, Jun Takahashi definitely planned this out to being a very oversized and large piece, but I love it for it. Like, I love wearing it. A lot of people really love me wearing it as well, especially in the office. They always complimented me on it, and they saw me wearing it and they're like, wow, that's a cool idea. A cardigan, but a trench coat. That's awesome. It was just a lot of fun, and it was a lot of fun having conversations with people whenever I wore it. A lot of people really enjoyed it. I loved wearing it, and it met all my criteria for the month of August to be keeping me warm, but also be loose fitting on my body. So that's why I also wore the black one. Also to shake it up a bit, because I was wearing the brown one a lot, and I felt like I had to shake up the wardrobe a little bit by wearing the black one as much as possible. So yeah, I wore it and decided to give it a shout out, and definitely deserves spot number 4. Piece number 3. This was definitely a piece that I wore more on the days where, like I was saying at the start of the video, where it was more towards that like 20 degrees weather, where I still wanted to keep myself a little bit warm. I still wanted to wear an outer layer, but it had to be something that was lightweight. And I think I will see myself wearing this piece a bit in the spring summer season, but really depends on how hot we go in the spring summer season. If it's not too hot, I definitely will wear this piece a lot more. If it's scorching hot, maybe it might have to go on the back burner just a little bit. But what we have at piece number 3 is the Capital Palm Tree Chore Jacket. So you guys may have noticed over these past couple months, I have been wearing this one a little bit more than the first jacket version, I should say. I am saving the first jacket version probably more for spring summer, but I really enjoyed the Chore Jacket version for this fall winter period because as I've discussed in the previous top 5 videos, I have lost a little bit of weight and I have felt more comfortable wearing this Chore Jacket version than I did previously, and it's just a really nice piece that I now tie together with this Kangol hat that I'm always wearing and those glasses that I recently picked up as well. It's just a nice ensemble, and it's the pieces that I have bought recently have made me appreciate and love this Chore Jacket more. So I'm actually really glad that I did end up picking both the first jacket version and the Chore Jacket version of these palm tree denim jackets. I definitely made the right move there buying both. But yeah, I was wearing this all the time on the warmer days in August just because of that. Just because I was like, well, I still want to wear some outwear, but it is quite hot. I'm going to wear a light denim Chore Jacket. Capital has got me covered. Definitely going to be wearing this one. So I had to mention this as piece number 3. I was going to say my favorite fleece jacket, but I think it's my only fleece jacket at the moment. but it is broadening my horizons into picking up more fleece jackets, so that's always good. We have I think it's the Black Mountain Outdoor fleece jacket. I think that's the name of the brand. I always forget. It's a vintage one that I picked up from Throwback Vault when they had a sale at one point. I picked up a lot of like Native American inspired pieces during that haul. I would have liked to wear the other Native American pieces that I kind of picked up during that period, but like I discussed at the start of the video, August was a very interesting month for the weather at least. But yeah, whenever I had like a social occasion and I just wanted like an easy jacket that I could wear when I'm outside, but then take off when I'm inside, this fleece jacket was just perfect. I love the colors on it. I love the material. It's keeping me nice and warm on those colder days. It's just a fantastic piece. It's definitely got my eyes opened up to fleece jackets, and I'm keen to pick up some more capital ones moving forward, just because I like their designs and patterns on them. But if you guys have any other brands that have like, I guess, more Native American inspired designs on fleece jackets, definitely let me know, because I'd love to check them out. I'd love, broadening my horizons when it comes to different silhouettes and different colors and different designs. So if you've got any recommendations, definitely let me know in the comment section below. But I was wearing this jacket a lot in August. I don't know if it's going to do me very well moving forward, because spring summer is now in play and it's a very warm jacket, but I'm glad that I was able to wear it a lot in August, and I had to give it a shout out as piece number 2. For piece number 1, guys, because of my surgery, I was wearing the Uniqlo shirt a lot, and I still wanted to have, I guess, an essence of formality when I was going to work. And I'm just very happy that my work was quite accommodating with me wearing that shirt all the time, when really it's an office environment. But I still wanted to add, like I was saying, some formality to my outfits. So I decided to throw on this Calvin Klein blazer that I picked up from an outlet store for like $50. I decided to chuck that over the top of my outfits to work, just to, like I was saying, still keep an essence of it being formal. It is a very nice blazer, really lightweight, really enjoyed wearing it in August, and I think I'll probably wear it moving into spring summer as well, when I wear like my very basic like white Uniqlo button-up shirts. But it depends. It's probably not going to get a lot of play in spring summer. I'll have to see how it kind of plays out. But like I was saying, just to like try and keep it a little bit formal in the office still, I was wearing that over the top of my black Uniqlo shirt, and I'll probably have to do that moving forward this week as well, just because of how my surgery's healing up and everything like that. But yeah, no, it's an awesome little blazer. It's definitely got me looking down the pathways of men's formal wear as well. I do love a good blazer. It's just well, it's hard when your wardrobe's very full up as well to kind of dive into those different sections when I don't have a lot of space. So we'll have to see how it plays with that. We'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, I had to give it a spot as piece number 1 though, guys, because I was wearing it a lot in August, and it'll probably reappear in September as well, because I was rocking it in September a lot in those colder days. But yeah, well, that's it, guys. Those are my top 5 favorite pieces that I was rocking in August of 2023. Some very nice warm cardigans there. Some lighter weight pieces on those warmer days in August. It's probably going to shake up quite a bit moving forward with the months to come, but we'll have to see how that all goes. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on any of those pieces that I mentioned or showcased here down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering my top 5 favorite pieces that I was rocking in the previous calendar month, let me know in that comment section below. And as always, I love having a chat with you guys down in those comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys were rocking in August of 2023. What were your top 5 favorite pieces for that month? Were you wearing a lot of jackets, a lot of specific shirts? Love to have a chat about it down in that comment section below. And of course, guys, if you want me to keep doing more of these top 5 videos, everything like that, you've just got to give me the 3 indicators that I keep bugging you about, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, the best indicator you can give me is a subscribe to the channel. And if you have already subscribed to the channel, well, let a couple mates know. Tell them, and hopefully we can get them subscribed to the channel as well, and then we can hopefully reach the subscriber milestone that I've set for September of 3,715 subscribers. hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of the month. That is everything I got to say about my top 5 favorite pieces for August, guys. To sum it up, kind of bummed out that winter was as warm as it was in Australia. I mean, it'd be worse if I was living in like Western Australia or something like that, but I definitely wish it was a lot cooler because I would have liked to bring out a lot of those leather jackets that I have at the end there, but what can you do? What can you do, I suppose? It's just, it is what it is. But yeah, that's everything I really have to say about August, guys. Moving forward, it should be a lot more lighter pieces, so we'll have to see how that all goes as well. But yeah, until the next top 5 video, until the next drop list video, until the next streetwear talk video in general, I'll catch you later.